the high seas. Pisces, cast my line, now they're biting. Yeah, rocky coasts and lighthouses. What she knows now, I doubt it. Talk to me nice. I think your confusion starts with street lights.
Hi Virgo, this is going to be your November 2018 reading. Sorry it's late guys, but I'm happy to be talking to you now. So I already have the cards shuffled and enchanted with Virgo energy, so we're just going to let those chill for a minute while I talk a little bit about November, guys. So we have Scorpio and Sagittarius energy this month. And Scorpio, for you Virgo, is all about communication. Scorpio is 3 signs away from you. So Scorpio in itself has to do with death, transformation, rebirth, intimacy, you know, the hidden energies like that. So that's all going to be applied to the way you're communicating in November, especially the first half of the month when we have that heavy Scorpio energy with the new moon. The third house is also about short distance travel, so there could be some short distance travel for some of you in November as well. But transforming the way that you guys communicate, transforming the lower mind. The third house is the lower mind as well. So if you ever wondered why it is that Virgos can be kind of quiet, right? And it's because your third house on the zodiac wheel is represented by Scorpio, which is very mysterious. So there's some mysterious communication coming up this month, and maybe even some secrets or hidden communication, hidden thoughts, hidden short distance travels. But the transformation, you know, after Scorpio season every year, I believe Virgo, you guys kind of have a reborn sense of the lower mind. Your lower mind is always dying and becoming reborn, dying and becoming reborn. Okay, so you're constantly learning new ways of how to speak, how to think, things like that. So that's what Scorpio represents for you guys. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's some air cards that, air tarot cards that come up for you guys, because that's all about communication and speaking. But then we have Sagittarius energy coming in at the end of November. So all of this third house, a lot of thoughts, Virgo. You guys could be thinking a lot. You guys think more than you speak, and that's because Scorpio is your third house. So as far as the mind, you know, that's the third house as well. You guys could be doing a lot of thinking, maybe having more anxiety than what you already have, Virgo, in November. But as I was going to say, all that third house energy is going to move into the fourth house, Virgo. Sagittarius represents your fourth house. So at the end of the month, around the 22nd, around Thanksgiving time and all that, there's going to be a heavy focus on your home, because the fourth house is all about your home environment, your family, even your mother's energy, your foundation. Wherever you consider yourself from, Virgo, is where you're headed back to at the end of November. So another thing I wanted to mention about the fourth house, when we get into Sagittarius energy for you, Virgo, that is a square. But don't feel bad, because Sagittarius also squares Pisces. So Sagittarius energy, there may need to be some compromising, maybe even with a Sagittarius. That represents, well, the fourth house is a 90-degree angle. And when we have 90-degree angles in astrology, it kind of creates a harsh angle of you need to compromise. You need to meet halfway in the middle on something. So don't be surprised if there's some compromises that come up at the end of the month, especially in your home environment. That might be what you guys communicated a little bit about at the beginning of November. So basically, November in a nutshell for you, when it comes to astrology, Virgo, is communication in your home life. Okay, so you guys could be communicating about home life. You could even be doing some short distance travel in November in regards to your home, in regards to your family. Maybe, you know, it is Thanksgiving. Maybe you guys have to travel, you know, a short distance to celebrate with your family. So that's going to be interesting how the third and the fourth house are kind of, they're kind of combining themselves for Virgo in November. So we'll see how that plays out, Virgo. Before we start your reading, I want to see what's right behind you guys. So I shuffled and I shuffled. It took a little bit to find your guys' card, but I always wait until I see the ruling tarot card of the zodiac sign I'm reading for before I start the reading. So this is the Hermit card. Most of you know by now that the Hermit is very wise. You guys could be spending some time alone or feeling isolated in November in your solitude. Just know that if that's happening, Virgo, it's all for your greater good. It's so that you can focus on your inner light and your inner wisdom. So we have the Hermit card here. This is going to represent you, Virgo. So let's go ahead and see what's going on immediately for November. So we have the Sun card right behind you guys. This is one of the happiest cards in the tarot. So Virgo, your happiness is coming up here. Okay, maybe even some children. There might be, maybe some of you guys have a son. Because to me, the Sun card, it does represent Leo. You could be dealing with a Leo. But the Sun is all about clarity. So it's interesting that I was saying that you're focusing on your own inner light and your own inner wisdom, because now we have the Sun, which is a huge light that turns on. So maybe you become clear about something in November, Virgo. Maybe there's some kind of clarity in regards to your happiness. But some of you are dealing with Leos, or maybe you're dealing with children, because this is the children card. You might have a son, you may have a daughter, but this is also talking about your clarity, Virgo. So clarity is coming up very strongly for Virgo in November. The clarity of your happiness. You're even facing this Sun. Okay, so you guys are really focused on your inner light, focused on what you're clear about, what you can see. You know, the Hermit sometimes can be, I wouldn't say darkness, but there's a reason he needs that lantern to see. We have that blue energy back there, so it could be kind of, you know, finding your way through the darkness with this light, but the Sun is kind of leading you, Virgo. It's interesting. We had this show up for Leo's reading right before. I just did Leo's reading, and they had the Sun in the Eight of Swords too. So we've got some energy here with Leo and Virgo, where it's seeming as if there's an energy here of choosing to see something and choosing not to see something. Because the Eight of Swords woman, she's got a blindfold on. So there's something that she can't see, right? There's something that she can't do. At least she feels and thinks that she can't. Even though everything that's binding her and blindfolding her, that's only toilet paper. So there's something as weak as toilet paper that has got you guys feeling like you can't move or see something in November. But with the Eight of Swords, I always want to say that you have to ground yourself in your emotion, Virgo, and just change the way that you're thinking, because there's something that's got you feeling trapped mentally. Okay, remember I was talking about all those thoughts with the third house. So we do have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. But this is your mind, Virgo. This is a mental prison. Now, you could be dealing with someone who's in prison, but I do think that there's just something that you weren't seeing before that the Sun is going to make you see, okay? And then we have the Hanged Man. So we have a Pisces coming up here, or potentially Neptune retrograde. This is the Neptune card. Neptune is in your 7th house. It's right opposing you. Pisces is an opposition, your opposite sign in astrology. Could be dealing with a Pisces. Or you're dealing with Neptune in Pisces, and it will be going direct. So there might be something about Neptune direct that actually frees you, Virgo. Maybe some of you guys aren't aware of how Neptune being opposite of you in your relationships, well, it's been causing a lot of illusions in your relationships. It's been causing a lot of, I mean, it is a very spiritual planet, but it makes your relationships more fantasy-like. Which, no offense, hopefully, Virgo, you don't take offense to this, but you guys would rather your relationships be more realistic, right? But your opposite sign, Pisces, is all about dreaming and fantasy and, you know, rose-colored glasses. So we do have some kind of stuck energy going on here, but, you know, Virgo, I see that you're leaving that behind, because now we have the Six of Swords. So there could have been a situation in November where you were feeling stuck. But it's almost as if there's some traveling now. Someone's becoming unstuck. And we do have Taurus. Some of you guys are dealing with Taurus energy. Some of you guys are dealing with Aquarius energy. But with these two cards together, this does bring me to talk about faith. Because the Hierophant is all about beliefs and faith and tradition. This is a high priest. This could be a religious leader or a spiritual leader that you're dealing with. But we have the Star card. Taurus and Aquarius, but also faith, Virgo, you know, staying inspired. This is a committed energy as well. So we've got maybe a Taurus or a Aquarius coming in kind of strong. We do have an indication here of a fire sign, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. And, you know, there might be some, you might be standing up for yourself, Virgo, to kind of rest more and heal more. But yeah, we've got a new beginning. There could be some kind of passionate message that comes in, because the Page of Wands is a messenger. Could be dealing with a younger person than you. And whatever it is, it's a message and an offer for you to kind of, the Knight of Wands is about movement. But he moves in a very fast way towards what he's passionate about. Very different than the Knight of Pentacles that represents you, Virgo. But we do have these. So maybe you're moving passionately towards, you know, what you're inspired by, what you have faith in, your hope. Maybe there's a Taurus that you want to continue having hope and faith in. But those are two fixed signs. So just keep that in mind if you're dealing with Aquarius, Taurus energy, two very fixed energies. But also staying committed to your destiny, Virgo. But we have Taurus at the bottom of the deck here. And for some reason, this is some kind of story that may or may not be playing out for all Virgos in November, okay? So it looks like the message starts out, because we have you over here, Virgo. It all ends with you, right? We're going to make sure that you're at the bottom of the deck again. But we have the Six of Swords. So this could potentially be leaving behind people, places, and things in November, especially commitments, work commitments, love commitments, any commitments that you have, Virgo. This is about moving forward mentally from something that was very emotionally unstable. So this is someone who's traveling and moving. We have two air cards, okay? We don't have any pentacles or fire or water, honestly. We just have swords, and the rest of the cards are major arcana. So when we have all those major arcanas, I believe the sun is a major arcana. I know Virgo is, and I know the Hanged Man is. We do have Pisces and Virgo here, two opposite energies. We have Taurus. So what I was going to say, Virgo, is when you have all the major cards like that, this could be a month of great change, or just a lot of, you know, really important energies. And we start off November with either the need or the want or actual physical movement. The Six of Swords. Someone is, maybe you're headed towards a Pisces, okay? Or maybe there's something about, I think Neptune goes direct on November 20... Oh, I don't know when it goes direct. It just goes direct at some time at the end of November after the full moon. Maybe it's the 27th. But maybe there's some movement that happens in your life, Virgo, when Neptune retrograde moves back direct. That is going to help your guys' energy a lot. It's never easy to have a planet opposite of you that's retrograding, because that's a very strong opposition. So we have an energy here of being stuck and being able to move. We do have two controversy energies there, like being able to move and feeling stuck. So we already talked a little bit about the Six of Swords, about how someone is moving to more calmer waters in the future, right? This is something emotionally unstable that Virgo is trying to move away from in November. It may have to do with the Pisces. It may have to do with feeling stuck and trapped. But the Hanged Man is a sacrifice, okay? There might be a sacrifice that comes up in November for you guys, Virgo. And, you know, the Hanged Man, he's comfortable, even though he's hanging there, even though he's stuck. This is about feeling comfortable where you're stuck at. Because, you know, at the end of the day, the Hanged Man, he sacrifices his comfort in order to gain enlightenment. So we've got a few cards here talking about enlightenment, which is the Hermit, the Sun, and the Hanged Man. So you are gaining enlightenment from wherever you feel stuck at, whether it's a job or a home situation. Feeling stuck is the sacrifice you make in November to become enlightened. That is what the Hanged Man says. So we have two cards here that indicates stuck energy. So for many Virgos in November, you guys are going to be feeling like you can't move, like you're stuck here. But for some reason, Virgo, maybe there's someone in jail or something like that, but for some reason, this energy is really enlightening you. Some of you guys are sacrificing the ability to move forward so that you can stay where you are and continue learning this lesson or something like that. So we have, you know, two stuck energies here. Someone's stuck in a prison, someone's stuck mentally. This is definitely an indication of feeling stuck mentally. But the Six of Swords is about moving away from emotional turmoil to get to the foundation, to get to calmer waters. And it is pretty sad. You know, the Six of Swords is always a card that talks about sadness. Like, it's kind of sad to move away from this thing, but it's, you know, you have to leave something behind in order to get to better things. So I know, Virgo, you guys, when it comes to your happiness, when it comes to clarity about moving forward, you guys are kind of like, it's like a stop and a go energy, because you're going back and forth between moving and not being able to move. Like, some of you guys feel really stuck and bound where you guys are. It could be a home environment for some of you, because we have the Eight of Swords right in the middle of your reading, just like Leo had. Could be dealing with a Leo for some of you guys for sure. But if it's not a Leo, then it could be a situation with a child, or a situation with your happiness. Like, you guys feel stuck where you are, like you can't really reach your happiness, but you're getting so enlightened, Virgo. You know, your mind is expanding, and I think you've learned a lot, okay, from the situation. And again, this is the difference between choosing to see and choosing not to see, because it would be very hard not to see with the sun involved, because the sun is the center of the universe. So either way, you're becoming enlightened. Okay, we have that here with the sun and the hanged man. I mean, I'll just show you these two cards together. Like, there's a lot of enlightenment. Maybe you guys are sacrificing your happiness for something in November because you feel stuck. You don't feel like you can get away from this stuck energy. Could be Pisces, Leo energy, maybe dealing with another Virgo. But this has something to do with your commitments, okay? Your Virgo will stay committed to something if they still have faith or if they're still inspired. But this is also about tradition, and it's a Taurus. And it's about commitment. So some of you guys are stuck in a commitment, okay? Maybe it's work for some of you, because I think I just saw the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, maybe it's, yeah, oh goodness. So we have the King of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. Some of you guys, maybe you work with other earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorns. The King of Pentacles is a strong indication of Virgo energy. And this is a situation where at work, you need to be very grounded. The King of Pentacles is a very hard worker, okay? He's very financially stable. So some of you guys are working on that. So I was definitely right about this, the Taurus, oh goodness, this Taurus card meaning work commitments. But others of you may be dealing with third parties, okay? So there's just 3 people involved. It doesn't have to be cheating or like another person, but just know that we have 2 3s here. So there could be a heartbreaking situation or some kind of work betrayal that the King of Pentacles is dealing with. Maybe there's some kind of home betrayal. There's some kind of heartbreaking situation in a home this month for some of you. Something's just no longer working out, so it comes to a heartbreaking end or something like that. But that is a strong indication of 3 people involved. So just keep in mind that there may be an outside influence affecting your guys' relationships this month and your work life. So, you know, this is apparently something that all Virgos are dealing with this month. You guys are really trying to leave behind emotional instability so that you can make the mental decision to move forward towards calmer waters. But some of you guys, you know, you might be leaving behind a Pisces or someone who, this could be you feeling really stuck. Okay, maybe you've learned all that you can learn. Maybe you've been illuminated to the capacity. So some of you guys are really trying to move beyond situations that make you feel stuck. Because we have stuck with the Hanged Man, stuck with the 8 of Swords. Some of you guys are traveling right towards that, though. Maybe some of you guys are making a sacrifice not to move on or something like that. Because we have you headed towards this trapped energy, okay? Some of you guys are just sacrificing your own happiness so that you can stay where you are for some reason. But Virgo, yeah, this is all about your own happiness in November. It's about what you see. It's about your clarity. You know, it's about your inner light. And apparently that lantern, I know there's usually a star in it, but the sun is a star, Virgo. So, you know, I've never seen it like this before, but that lantern, it's starlight. It's the sunlight. Okay, there's something here about really listening to your own inner wisdom of that starlight. The sun is the biggest star, the largest star in our solar system. So it never dawned on me that in that lantern, it might be the sunlight. In November, it definitely is for you, Virgo. So the card right behind you is the Sun card, one of the happiest cards in tarot. So your own happiness, shedding light on your own happiness and allowing that light to guide you. Allowing your happiness to guide you, Virgo, in November. Because, you know, why not listen to what would make you happy? So let's get your cards out, Virgo. This is your actual reading now. That was just something that you guys are dealing with immediately in November. But let's see what the story that tarot says now. So this is for Virgo, the mutable earth sign, the 6th house of the universe. Let's get a card for Virgo. What's going on with Virgo? What's going on with Virgo energy? Virgo. November 2018 for Virgo. What's the message for Virgo? Okay, first card out is the 10 of Cups, Virgo. Some kind of emotional completion there. Okay, maybe with a Sagittarius, we have Temperance. So the reason why the 10 of Cups is here is because of the Temperance card. So maybe staying patient in a home environment in November, especially if there's a Sagittarius. Okay, we have a Sagittarius here. But what Temperance represents is trying new things. Okay, so you may be trying new things when it comes to the happiness in your home environment. Definitely is a Sagittarius here, though. And trying new things, you know, 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on land. And this card talks about patience. It talks about balance. So there may need to be some emotional balance and emotional patience when it comes to the home environment. Maybe there's some children involved. Okay, we have children here. This is a relationship. But there's something that's coming to a completion, you guys. The Ten of Cups is a completion. And it may have to do with the Sagittarius or Temperance. But we do have the Queen of Pentacles and Temperance here. So a strong indication of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Sagittarius. But also the Queen of Pentacles to me is someone who has a very healthy work-life balance, which is what every Virgo pretty much strives to have. You know, going out, working, being of service, bringing in the money, but also having that happy home environment, okay? Yeah, okay, so here we have the Ace of Cups here. So there could definitely be a Sagittarius love for some of you guys, but it looks like this Queen of Pentacles is offering this cup of love. So there could be like a love offer that you're offering. It's going to be victorious, Virgo, and I just got a glimpse of the Two of Cups. So there's definitely love on the table here. The Ten of Cups is a strong indication of love, too. It's just happy home environment. Whoa, that was my bad. So let's continue shuffling for Virgo for November 2018. So we have the Page of Swords. So potentially some kind of truth coming in or some kind of spy. Now, we do have the Lovers sticking out here. Okay, so there could be a relationship that either you guys are headed towards or heading away from. Because this would be, yeah, it would be Gemini. And we do have a Gemini full moon this month. And that was right by the Queen of Swords. Some of you are definitely with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But there's also some truth centered around your relationships this month, Virgo. And there, you know, you might have a decision to make between staying with a person or leaving. Because the Lovers is at a distance. So maybe some of you guys are traveling to a lover in November. Remember, short distance travel. You guys could definitely be traveling to a lover because this is travel. Okay? And the Lovers sometimes is a decision. We have this mountain in between these lovers. Okay? So there could definitely be, some of you guys are in long distance relationships. And this is the message. This is some kind of message that inspires you guys to do some leaving. Now, this is the second time this card has showed up for you guys. So maybe there's some truth that comes in. This is a decision. And it is centered around conflict. Okay? There's some conflict here. Maybe with the Pisces. We have the Pisces card. The Knight of Cups. So there's some conflict here about how to move forward romantically, how to move forward in love. And we have a decision here between comfort and growth. Some of you guys are really just leaving behind certain decisions, certain crossroads in order to get to a better place emotionally. But we have the truth here. We'll talk about that more here in a minute. So let's get going here for Virgo. What more do we have for Virgo? Okay, we have the Eight of Wands, but it did reverse itself, you guys. So we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So two different indications of a message in November. But this one has to do with a new beginning or a new risk. So you guys might not hear back about some kind of new beginning in November, but you are hearing truth in other areas of your life. Maybe there's some truth about your home environment that needs to come in before the message about this new beginning. Because we have the Fool. This is about an Aries. It could be a risk. It could have to do with an emotional risk, a leap of faith with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or a decision to make. Okay, you guys might have a decision to make with this water sign about a new beginning. But yeah, the Eight of Wands in reverse is like something that's moving really slow. It's a message that you're not hearing. Okay, and it's about some kind of new beginning. Okay, maybe you guys hear it, maybe you guys do get a message, but it's about, you know, someone who says, I'm not going to take a new risk with you. Maybe you guys say that. But that was a message about someone who's not taking a risk or not starting new. So let's get one more card for Virgo to put at the start of the reading. One more card for Virgo, please. November 2018. Okay, and there's the card. Wow. The Moon, Pisces energy. It could be that Gemini full moon at the end of the month. But some of you guys are like not hearing a message from a Pisces. Okay, something slow moving with a Pisces. And we do have the Queen of Swords. So there could be a Pisces involved. They could be very cold. The Queen of Swords sometimes is a very detached, cold woman, which is unusual for a Pisces. So if you're dealing with a Pisces energy, they are your opposite sign. So they could just seem cold no matter what. But yeah, the Queen of Swords is a woman of truth. So there could be some conversations taking place about the truth, You know, this is the moon card. It could also be, if you're not dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer, it could be illusions, you know, something that's it's a secret, something that you can't see very clearly. And, you know, you already had the Eight of Swords, Virgo, and then the Sun card. Now you have the moon, which is different than the sun. The moon hides things. The sun illuminates things. Okay, the moon illuminates things too, but just it illuminates darkness. The sun illuminates things in a way where you can see. So yeah, there's truth here coming out with the Pisces. Maybe this is just you communicating. And we do have the Ace of Cups, okay? So this is like a new beginning of love with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or just, you know, some kind of victory that the Queen of Swords needs to talk about in a truthful way. Remember, Virgo, you're going through third house energy, so you might be the Queen of Swords. You may have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy in your chart, and, you know, either you're speaking out against darkness or you're speaking out against something that's been kept from you, but it's all for clarity. I do see some hidden conversations taking place here. So let's get 4 more cards for Virgo. Give me a card to place under the 10 of Cups, please, for Virgo 2018 November. So we have that Temperance card coming back out. Remember, that was the card that was at the bottom of the deck for the 10 of Cups. So some of you guys definitely have Sagittarius energy coming in. It could be Jupiter, okay, because I did just reveal the Wheel of Fortune. And we have you at the bottom of the deck, Virgo. And what is this card here? The Queen of Wands, maybe? The Hierophant. So some of you are dealing with Taurus for sure. Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, apparently. But this is Jupiter energy for some of you guys. Some of you guys are just, maybe you're confused about a fire sign. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. But there's some change coming in here with Jupiter moving into Sagittarius. Maybe Jupiter moving into Sagittarius confused Virgo. Ooh. Some of you guys are juggling more than one person because we have the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. So there's a decision here to make. Some of you are dealing with a person who's juggling more than one option because we have the juggler here, okay? This is like twin flame, though. This is twin flame energy, Virgo. But these are 2 cards that talk about decisions. So, yeah, there's some stress going on in the relationships. Could be dealing with a Leo, a water sign, or an earth sign. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But this is the financial balance card. Maybe some of you guys just really need financial balance in your relationships. Or you may have to choose between a job and a lover or something like that. But yeah, these are 2 twos. And, you know, the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. So change coming in. This is I think you guys are very stressed out between the balance that needs to occur between work, family, and love. Okay? There needs to be some kind of balance here. But you may have to decide between 2 different jobs, 2 different people. So let's get a card to place right underneath the Page of Swords, please, for Virgo 2018 November. Okay, we have the 3 of Swords, Virgo, right by the Sagittarius. So there could be some kind of heartbroken Sagittarius or something like that. Now we have the 3 of Pentacles. Remember, these 2 cards came out together before. So maybe it's some betrayal at work, okay? Maybe it's some kind of third party at work or something like that. But either way, it's beneath the Page of Swords, so the truth is going to come out about it, Virgo. And yeah, we have the King of Pentacles again, with the 3 of Pentacles, and also the 7 of Swords. So be very careful whether this is you or someone else. Someone has a hidden agenda here. Maybe it's a Capricorn, or another earth sign, Taurus, or a fellow Virgo. But it looks like there's some betrayal going on when it comes to work. The 3 of Pentacles could also be a third party. We have 3 people here. So this is talking about teamwork, or, you know, 3 people working together. But yeah, it looks like there might be some betrayal going on at work, especially if you work with other earth signs. The 7 of Swords is someone who's trying to get away with something, some kind of sneaky energy. This has to do with, somebody coming back from the past. So some of you guys are dealing with energy coming back from the past. The Judgment card is a second chance. So some of you guys may do some sneaking betrayal, hidden agendas with a third party from your past, or this is being done to you, Virgo. Maybe you guys start working with someone again from the past where there was betrayal before, or some kind of hidden agenda. But it looks like this is nostalgic. This could have to do with children, someone who walked away before, whether it was you or another person. Maybe it's a childhood, yeah, it was something toxic that you needed to heal from, but it's from your past. I definitely see some kind of soulmate or past life lover re-emerging from the past. And to see that right before the Seven of Swords, Virgo, like there's some kind of hidden agenda here with the Three of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. And all of that has to do with the Three of Swords. So somebody gets their heart broke in November, whether it's you, a Sagittarius, or someone you're dealing with, because somebody comes back from the past. And it has something to do with work. Okay, there's some kind of heartbreak when it comes to work, some kind of work betrayal. Someone may have a third party at work. Okay, let's get your last two cards though, Virgo. Let's get your last two cards for November 2018. And then we'll get talking about this. Okay, so we have the High Priestess and we have the Queen of Swords. Your last two cards came out together. So there's definitely a message here about speaking the truth and gaining clarity over secrets. Now we have the Ace of Cups at the bottom of your deck, Virgo. So, you know, we have an underlying energy of new love, new emotion, a new beginning emotionally, maybe with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But oh goodness, this message here at the end, I can't wait to talk about that because I very much strongly feel a message there. But we're going to start at the beginning, okay? We have the Ten of Cups. So this tells me that this reading has a lot to do with emotion. It has a lot to do with some kind of completion in the home environment or in your family life. This is emotional fulfillment. It doesn't get much fuller than this emotionally, okay? The next card after this, Virgo, would be the Ace of Cups. And that's what's crowning your whole reading, remember? So there's something that you need to complete. Something is really completed, Virgo. There's a cycle that has completed emotionally, which we see again with the moon. Maybe some of you guys are dealing with Pisces or Sagittarius, maybe even Cancer. I do see an indication here of even living with a Sag, or like maybe you live with a Pisces, maybe you're in a relationship with a Sag, or you're in a relationship with a Pisces. But the Ten of Cups, yeah, it's a home environment. It's family, it's abundance, it's blessings. But the Ten of Cups, you know, even everything has to come to an end is what I'm trying to say. Even a beautiful energy like this. It's really interesting how beautiful this energy is, but a lot of people don't realize that it does indicate that this is kind of coming to a close, or maybe something's ending beautifully. Somebody may walk away from a home. They might be saying goodbye to this home, like ready to start new. But Virgo, you do have to wrap up this Ten of Cups if you want to get to this Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups can't come in until the Ten of Cups is completed, okay? And there may be some kind of spying energy. There may be someone who's like spying on the situation, either on social media. The Page of Swords is an investigator though. So you guys might be investigating a little bit in the home environment, or maybe spying a little bit. The Page of Swords is a younger air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or just someone younger, someone who communicates. They don't communicate like the Queen of Swords. They communicate in a quicker, more almost in a youthful way. I don't want to say immature, but the Page of Swords comes in as a messenger. So you guys might hear some kind of truth about a relationship or a home environment. I don't know who this Page of Swords is. It could be you or someone else, but there's some kind of message of truth that comes in, and it could have to deal with this heartbreak. You guys might hear, you know, some truth about some kind of third party or something like that in November, and it has to do with your home environment. But there is some kind of message of truth. Some of you guys may receive a message, a very quick message that has to do with this happiness. So this could be hearing back about a home or something like that. But, you know, we have to remember that we do have a message here that isn't coming in. The Eight of Wands upright would be very fast messages on social media, or texting, emails, even through the mail. It's just some kind of message, even word of mouth. The Page of Swords is usually someone who says something to you. Could be you, Virgo. This could just be some truth coming out about some kind of heartbreak. But we have the Eight of Wands that very clearly reversed itself. So you're getting a message of truth, but there's also a message that's not coming in. Okay, there's some kind of message that's not coming in as well. And that might be the reason why a message isn't coming in, might be because of secrets. I don't usually see the moon as secrets and stuff like that, because it's the Pisces card and I'm a Pisces, so I love the moon. But yeah, you guys, some of you could be dealing with a Pisces. There's some kind of message that this Pisces is not sending, or that maybe this Cancer, this could be a Cancer too, or maybe on the Gemini full moon. Okay, the Gemini full moon is going to affect you, Virgo, because Gemini is ruled by Mercury. Now remember, Mercury is the planet of communication, and it is in retrograde, okay, at the end of November. So that might be why you guys are not hearing back about something, Because Mercury retrograde, it can stop messages from coming in, but it could also bring messages back from the past. So, there's something here about some kind of message that's not coming in. And then we have the moon card, Pisces, Cancer, something that's hidden, Virgo, and it is something that's hidden because of the cards surrounding the moon, okay? You need clarity at the end of the month because of some kind of secret, whether it's your secret or someone else's secret, because we have the High Priestess, okay? Whenever a reading has the High Priestess and the moon in it, that is telling me that there's some things that are being kept secret, and the Queen of Swords doesn't like that very much. She wants communication at all costs. The Queen of Swords has nothing to hide because she's so honest, so she's like, what's up? You know, like, she just wants to communicate it about it all and gain clarity. So we have clarity here surrounded by very hidden, secretive, quiet energies. So that's really interesting, Virgo. So we'll move to the second row now. We have the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy coming up here, patience. So there could definitely be a Sagittarius here that's involved in this third party or betrayal in some way. Maybe you guys need to stay patient when it comes to some kind of heartbreak or something like that. But the Temperance card is Archangel Michael. It's all about patience and balance. So I do see a message here about, you know, balance in the home environment, you know, peace and patience when it comes to some kind of emotional completion, trying new things, Virgo, for emotional happiness, for sure. But we have a Sagittarius here right underneath this Ten of Cups energy. And, you know, for some people, this is the Twin Flame card. Okay, so there might need to be some patience here with a twin flame or a soulmate. But, you know, this is about alchemy. It's about mixing things together just to see, you know, just to try something new. So I think that there does need to be some patience in the home environment for many of you. And then we have this Three of Swords that would also require patience. Okay, there's some kind of heartbreak here. Maybe this is a breakup for some of you, or a separation. Okay, with a Sagittarius, maybe with a Cancer. There is Sagittarius and Pisces here, and then so maybe there's a third party involving a Pisces, Sagittarius. Remember, third parties, they're not always like cheating. It could just be a third element in your relationship. It looks like it might be, the third party might be secret. Okay, because the High Priestess is like a secret energy. It's an illusion, something that's being kept, a secret for sure. So maybe someone's secretly heartbroken, okay, and they're trying to stay patient or something like that. But we have the Page of Swords with this Three of Swords, so there could be some truth. Someone could be spying. Maybe there's an air sign third party for some of you, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But there's some truth that comes out about this broken heart or about this betrayal. Some of you guys may, you know, find out some kind of truth about that, or some kind of message that comes in about some kind of third party. Because it does look like there's some secrets here that need to come to the light for some of you. So when I see the Page of Swords and the Three of Swords, this is a heartbreaking message. Some of you guys, there's some heartbreaking truth that comes in pretty quickly. Just be careful with the Page of Swords though, because he's not always reliable. Now, the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, they know the truth. They will tell the truth. They will speak the truth. But the Page of Swords, he's a bit immature, so he might not have all the facts straight. So, you know, just keep that in mind in November. If there's some kind of truth that comes out that breaks your heart, it might not be all the truth, okay? It might not be, you know, this is not going to offer you the clarity that the King of Swords or the Queen of Swords would. And then, you know, it's really interesting here that we have this Page of Swords messenger. So you might receive a message about not receiving a message, if that makes sense, Virgo. You know, not receiving a message is a message. So, you know, if you don't hear back from somebody, or if you don't hear back from a job or something like that, then take that as your truth. Okay, I feel like this Page of Swords is coming in to tell the truth about why somebody didn't get a message, okay? And for some reason, he's spying right on this home and family environment. Okay, so younger air sign here, receiving a message about not receiving a message, like why some of this information had to remain a secret, why some of this information was, it depended on a cycle or something like that. The moon is a cycle. The moon is our intuition. So Virgo, follow your intuition. I know this is secrets, but also the moon and the High Priestess is about, you know, your intuition. So follow your intuition, okay? That's how you're going to get to the truth, is by, you're not going to need to hear it. You're not going to need to hear it from somebody else. Like, that reminds me of that Justin Timberlake Like, you don't need to say what you did. I already know. I found out from them. Like, but for you, it's like finding out from your own intuition, because Virgos are extremely intuitive. So if there's some kind of cheating or betrayal going on, especially because of this reading, it's like telling me that you guys already know intuitively about this heartbreak, or you know intuitively about this third party. You don't need someone to come in and say it, because you already know the truth. The High Priestess and the Moon, come on now, Virgo, you're like extremely intuitive in November. Okay, and that's what you're basing your truth off of. That's what you're basing your clarity and your intellect off of. So yeah, especially about this message that doesn't come in, okay, because right beneath this card is the High Priestess. So follow your intuition about why this person is not messaging you in November. Follow your intuition when it comes to this third party as well. And then we have the Moon and the Queen of Swords. So again, this is like ending November with clarity, okay? Maybe being a little bit detached emotionally. You may cut off a Pisces, or cut off emotion, cut off a Cancer. There may be a secret air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but something is hidden here. In either way, the Queen of Swords, the Page of Swords, this is coming out, okay, in November. Something that was hidden, you're gonna gain clarity about it. Maybe this is just a conversation with a Pisces. Okay, I'm not sure how this is going to be for all of you, but there's a hidden message that's not coming in, but there's also an intuitive clarity here that you can reach at the end of November, and this has to do with a heartbreak. Maybe there's a third party Sagittarius for some of you, okay, that you find out about a third party Sagittarius, and you know, it's like you follow your, it was a secret, okay, but you gain clarity about it anyways. So, lots of different ways we can discuss these cards, but I like to just see the cards that are right next to each other and right above each other. So yeah, definitely following your intuition about the third party, Virgo. If you have a feeling, it's probably accurate, it's probably right, especially if someone cuts off communication with you. You need to just follow your intuition and, you know, create your own closure, create your own clarity. At the end of the month, make sure you're saying what you mean and meaning what you say, Virgo. Some of you guys, you may be hiding a third party, or someone else is hiding, because the High Priestess is very secretive. Okay, the Moon is very secretive, and this is surrounding this Queen of Swords. So you're like gaining clarity within the hidden. No wonder the Sun was there for you, Virgo, because it's like you need that amount of light to see what the High Priestess and the Moon are hiding together. This is a very secretive person who's good at hiding things, but the Queen of Swords is very smart. So she can figure it out. All you have to do is follow the truth, because there's some kind of message that isn't coming in here, and so that leaves you to follow your intuitive instinct. This is like instinct energy, and definitely some kind of truth that comes out about a heartbreak or a third party that was a secret. And this all has to do with some kind of home environment that has come to a completion. Now, the underlying energy of your whole reading is the Ace of Cups. So don't worry, Virgo. There's some kind of new love coming in after a heartbreak. After you find out the truth, there's a new love, maybe from a water sign, but maybe this is a new child for some of you. The Ace of Cups is healing. So this heartbreak, if you're patient, you're going to heal from that, okay? You're going to gain balance from that, Virgo. And if you wrap up this Ten of Cups, the universe is going to come in with something even bigger, beautiful, and better. You're going to be victorious, okay? We have the Six of Wands here. So this is a victorious new emotional beginning or new love. And this is you being acknowledged. So don't be surprised if you're acknowledged for something emotional in November, because this is being publicly congratulated. Maybe at work. This Six of Wands is about, you know, basically winning in front of an audience. Like everyone is congratulating you and celebrating with you. Could be dealing with a Leo. We have the Strength card. But this is also the strength to be victorious emotionally, Virgo. There could be some kind of victory you're celebrating with a Leo, though, for sure. And then we have the Three of Wands. So this is like waiting for your ships to come in after all this. At the end of November, you're just kind of, maybe you turn your back on a Leo. Maybe you turn your back on love and victory. Because the Three of Wands is sometimes just turning your back on it all. He ain't facing us. But you made some kind of decision at some point, Virgo. And now, after you made that decision, you're just kind of waiting for your ships to come in. This is like having the strength to wait on something in the future. Some of you guys might be waiting for a Leo or waiting on someone to travel to you. This is a traveling card. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. So this is a younger earth sign. But this page has found something of value. This might be the beginning of a new financial endeavor. Maybe you guys are waiting on that. I think you guys are waiting on a message financially, like waiting to hear back from a job. Remember, if you don't hear back about it, take that as your message. No message is a message. Some of you guys are waiting on an earth sign to commit, okay? Because now we have the Marriage card. So, yeah, this could be you, Virgo. This could be some kind of message about new finances in the home, like stumbling across money to build your forever home. Like, you know, this is your foundation, and it's a celebration. Some of you are celebrating new finances going into December. This is going to make you very, very happy. Okay, we have the Sun, another indication of Leo. We have Leo and Leo right by each other. Some of you may have a Leo child. And then we have the Chariot. So there is some work victory. I know the relationships are a little iffy. Family life is a little iffy, but work looks like it is victorious. Because we have, yeah, some of you guys have a wish when it comes to work. Okay, this is like being emotionally fulfilled at your job. Everybody's working together. Everyone's teamwork. Some of you may have a wish for a new job or something like that. But it looks like it's coming true, Virgo. You know, it really does. This is some kind of wish for a new job. And then we had victory. Or a Cancer. There could be a Cancer involved. We have some happiness here. Or seeing clearly how you're going to move forward with all these obstacles, okay? And we have the Three of Wands and the Four of Wands. So you already made a decision, okay? Now you're just waiting on your ships to come in. And the ships do come in. Those ships are like filled with new money or something like that. And then you have the Four of Wands, which is the card that comes right after the Three of Wands, okay? So some kind of commitment, some kind of marriage, a home environment, feeling happier in your home, and moving forward in spite of everything that tried to stop you, Virgo. So very interesting reading. The only thing that has really got me stuck is the whole secrets, okay, and the Queen of Swords. But I really feel like this energy is here to help assist you with the truth, to help assist you with communicating when it comes to feelings, because the moon is also our soul. So you may have to communicate from a soul level, Virgo, even if you're not, there's some kind of message that isn't coming in from a Leo or a Pisces, or maybe it's just the truth not coming in. But the Page of Swords is definitely here to offer some truth, even if it's immature truth, even if it's like a halfway truth. You know, at the end of the month, you gain all the clarity that you need, Virgo, in spite of everything. And we end the deck here with this Three of Pentacles. So definitely some kind of work wish coming true for you guys. I feel that more in December though, okay? So, interesting reading. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought. Thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, please comment below. I look at all the comments and I answer as many of them as I can. So this is your reading, Virgo. Definitely interesting. I'll say that much. But there looks like some happiness coming in pretty quickly here. Some clarity within a marriage or something like that. But yeah, I guess we'll have to see. We'll have to see how this applies to you, Virgo. The next time we talk, it'll probably be the Gemini full moon. So I'll see you guys in that video. And if I don't, then I will see you in December. Bye.